Welcome to our Tuesday night family service. We are so excited you're joining us tonight. We are going to get started in just a little bit, but I wanted to let you know about all the things for SCG Kids. Parents, we have an SCG Church app. It's the easiest way to find all things SCG Kids. Download the app and you are one click away from connecting with us on all of our platforms. On Friday, we are going to be releasing all of our SCG Kids Easter happenings. You have options in what works best for your family. Different videos will be available for you to watch when needed. Our Easter Jam is designed to be experienced as a family, and you'll need to gather a few supplies before watching. So check out our social media posts to prepare. For Good Friday, we encourage you to watch worship service as a family. If your littles need something just for them, pick one of the videos provided. Lastly, we have a fun scavenger hunt planned for you to print and plant clues all around your home and yard for your kids to solve. Don't forget to take pictures and tag us so we can see all the memories you're making. Your last clue leads you to your car with directions to join our drive-through extravaganza. In true SCG Kids form, you know there will be a prize waiting for you. That's all for now. Enjoy your family service.
I'm Savannah, and this is the story of the time I felt alone. What had happened was I was homesick. Homesick is when you're away from your mom and your dad and your brothers and your sisters and all of your friends. And here at home, I had a lot of friends that I knew loved me and cared about me. And homesick is also when your everyday life is a little different than what it normally is. So I moved out of my parents' house and into a brand new place at college. I was so excited to make new friends and have a new experience in college. But it was my first time being away from my family, and I didn't know anyone going into it. And I was even in a different state, which was really scary at the time. I had no friends, and for a little bit, I believed I was all alone. And it made me sad because I knew it was going to be a while before I could see my family again, and all of my friends back at home. But every day that passed got me closer to seeing them again, and I started making new friends and trying out new routines and just being more excited to be at school. But when Christmas break came, I was really excited to come home, and I realized when I saw my family again that I appreciated my family so much more, and I even began missing my friends back at school. Kind of funny, right? And when I returned to school, it was so much easier. The friends that I had made kind of turned into my family at school, and I no longer was feeling homesick from my family in California. Of course, I still miss them and love them, but I was finding a new way to be away from them. And it was easy to feel alone during this time, but I remembered a verse in the Bible that really stood out to me during this time. Deuteronomy 31:6 says, "Be strong and brave. Don't be afraid of them. Don't be terrified because of them. The Lord your God will go with you. He will never leave you, and he'll never desert you." And so during this time, you may feel alone because you have a different routine and your everyday life may look a little bit different. But remember, God will never leave us or forsake us. He makes us whole. So when you feel lonely, remember to be strong and courageous because God will always be there for you.
They are songs of the 80s. Woo! And just like you guys got us, we're going to try to get you.
I was going to say, what year were they born? What year were you guys born?
2000.
Nice! Okay, well, if you guys get it wrong, we are squirting you with the water gun.
Okay.
I'm ready. First song, ready?
Ready as always.
There it is, okay.
I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Nope! It's close.
1989!
They did not give it to us. We had a piece of it.
89? You have to have it exact?
Squirter!
1989.
$19.99, and there's no we're gonna party like it's
just
it's just
$19.99.
$19.99.
Oh. Well, I got the year right.
All right, ready? Here we go. Song number 2.
Eye of the tiger.
Ooh, good job. Good job.
Girls get squirted. Okay.
Jesse's girl.
Number 4.
They don't know. No idea. I know the song, I don't know the name of it.
Gotta wait for the chorus.
Is it by Bruce Springsteen? Yeah! Is it Made in the USA? No!
Keep going.
Wait, I heard this. Like, you like this song! Woo!
I just said it.
So this isn't a real song.
Sweetie Mateo! Alright. It was Dancing in the Dark by none other than the Boss.
Okay, ready?
I dance into the light.
Lori Lynn, you're gonna love this one.
Okay. This is a good one. This is a good one.
They all sound the same.
It's the 80s! It's the synth in there. I want to guess what likes me wrong. I say Maniac? No! Turn it up so they can hear.
Oh, I know this. Love is a battlefield.
Yeah! Good job,
Okay. Mateo, I think you'll get this one.
Footloose.
Yeah, you guys know it. Come on. Time of my life? No. No, wait. Oh. No, Living on Prayer.
Bon Jovi.
Okay.
You got really good job.
Ready?
Fine having guests.
Free falling. Good job. I'll be nice. All right. One more. Yeah.
Two more. Ready?
Wait. Is it? Oh my gosh. Is it?
Quarter.
Oh my god. Beat it. Sorry.
I'll give you you should get it, but Dodgers played it for like 5 years in the 80s.
Who?
Everybody should know this one. Oh.
Don't stop believing.
Yeah.
Come on.
Good job. Good job, guys.
Hey guys, fun fact, palm trees, like the ones used in the Bible to welcome Jesus when he rode in on a donkey, are green, just like this green screen. That's why to you guys, they look all weird and invisible. But we're gonna get started with worship, and you don't even have to worry about crazy palm trees that we're holding because you guys know the dance moves. You guys are gonna know what's going on, and if your little brothers and sisters are with you, you get to show them the moves that we do in older kids' church. It's gonna be so cool. So, we'll see you guys doing it. Have your parents record a video of you guys doing worship so they can send it in and we'll share it and post it. All right, see you guys later.
It all began with a spark. The spark caught fire in my heart, and I can see it lighting up the dark. And now it's burning brighter than ever. It's down deep in my soul. The fire burning out of control. It's love and I gotta let it show. It's changing my we're singing. We sing because we're free. Come on, we'll let it rise up to our God and Savior. Come on, we'll shout it out louder now. We'll sing it out forever. Hear our praise rising up. Whoa, from the hearts of the found. Whoa, we lift a shout to the one who has saved us. What a beautiful sound. Whoa, rising up to you. Rising up to you. To our King who saves, hear our endless praise. Rising up to you. You're the reason why our hearts are beating. You're everything we need. You're the reason for the songs we're singing. We sing because we're free. Come on, we'll let it rise up to our God and Savior. Come on, we'll shout it out louder now. We'll sing it out forever. Hear our praise rising up. Whoa, from the hearts of the found. Whoa, we lift a shout to the one who has saved us. What a beautiful sound. Whoa, rising up to you. Rising up to you. To our King who saves, hear our endless praise. Rising up to you. Come on. Hey, rising up, getting louder now.
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 Hear our praise rising up from the hearts of the found. We lift a shout to the one who has saved us. What a beautiful sound. Rising up to you. We're rising up to you. Rising up to you. To our King who saves, hear our endless praise. Rising up to you. We're rising up to you. You spoke one word and the dark became light. I believe it, yeah. You spoke my name and my heart came to life. I believe it, yeah. I wanna sing about it. I wanna scream and shout it. I'm gonna sing it right now. At the top of my lungs, I sing. With all of my heart, I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice. At the top of my lungs, I'll sing. With all of my heart, I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice. At the top of my lungs. Yeah, at the top of my lungs. You're all I need every day of my life. I believe it, yeah. You're all I need, always here by my side. I believe it, yeah. I wanna sing about it. I wanna scream and shout it. I'm gonna sing it right now. At the top of my lungs, I'll sing. With all of my heart, I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice. At
Kids live on YouTube. Lately, things kind of feel like they've been upside down. Like maybe your school's been closed, or you can't go to the mall, or a lot of things are kind of closed down. And that's actually what we're going to be talking about today with you guys. We're going to be learning about Jesus and his friends being with him, and he asked them to just do something as simple as staying up and not falling asleep, and they couldn't even do that. We're going to learn more about that in our Bible story, but my friend Adriana's here. I think you guys know Adriana. Adriana, what's up? How's it going?
The ground? Not bad.
The ground's up?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. But okay. I like your hair. Are you doing something new with it?
No, it's normal.
Well, it doesn't really look normal. It's kind of weird, and it's like it's going up.
No, it's normal.
Well, I mean, I think most people might agree with me that normally the hair goes down and kind of hangs there, but now it's defying gravity almost.
Well, that's because we're upside down.
We are?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
We are.
Oh no! Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Upside down!
Thank you.
Yep. Hello, so-and-so friends.
Hey to you and all of our viewers.
From near
and far.
Welcome to the So-and-So Show.
I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And we have got a show for you today.
That we do. Why don't you tell them about it, John?
Oh, no, my friend, after you.
I insist.
No,
After you.
no, I insist after you. It's time to play a game we call After You!
And now for everyone's favorite game show, After You.
This is a game that requires humility, where you want to put the other person first. So, after you.
What am I supposed to do?
We're going to balance a cup of water on a book on our heads.
Okay.
Water balancing.
After you, yes!
Holding your breath in a bucket of water.
After you!
Standing on a box while being hit with a palm frond.
After you. After you. After you. After you.
No.
Whoa, whoa.
Keeping a grape in your mouth.
What does it have to do with humility?
What?
I said, what does this have to...
Oh. After you.
Thanks for playing After You.
What a great game.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm so much more humble than you. I put you first every time.
You did not put me first.
Sure I did.
No, you did not.
Sure I did. You were the first to drop the water, the first to choke on a grape. I put you first in the game, which makes me first in putting you first. Wait a minute. Maybe I should have put you first by telling you to put me first. But if you put me first, because I let you put me first, I'd still be first at putting you first, which means, oh! It was you who were putting me first all along. Well played, Brandon. Well played.
Uh-huh. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
What's up, guys?
Not too much, Kellen. Just being soups humble.
Oh, yeah? Well, then I've got a story for you.
After you, Kellen.
No. I'm humble.
Thank you. Our story picks up just after Jesus shared what he knew would be his last supper with his disciples. His heart was very heavy, so Jesus led his disciples outside to a place called Gethsemane, a kind of garden with olive trees. And Jesus asked Peter, John, and James to keep watch so he could pray. The disciples sat and waited, tired after a full meal, while Jesus went off by himself to pray to God. It was not a happy prayer. Something very bad was going to happen to Jesus that night, and he knew it. He was so sad, so anxious, and he prayed to his Father in heaven with all his might.
My Father, if it is possible, take this cup of suffering away from me. But let what you want be done, not what I want.
He prayed this way for what felt like an hour. But when he returned to his friends, he found them sound asleep.
Couldn't you keep watch with me for 1 hour? Watch and pray. Then you won't fall into sin when you are tempted. The spirit is willing, but the body is weak.
3 times, Jesus asked his disciples to stay awake while he prayed. And each time, his friends fell asleep. And then it happened.
Are you still sleeping? Look, the hour has come. The Son of Man is about to be handed over to sinners. Get up. Let us go. Here comes the one who is handing me over to them.
The disciples watched horrified as Judas, one of their friends, came up to Jesus, followed by a large crowd armed with clubs and swords.
Greetings, Rabbi.
Friend, do what you came to do.
Judas went to Jesus at once and kissed him. This was Judas' signal to the armed men that Jesus was the one they should arrest. When they saw the signal, they grabbed Jesus. That's when Peter leapt into action. Peter took out a sword and lifted it. He swung the sword at the servant of the high priest and cut off his right ear.
Yeah. Go, Peter.
Woo! Yes! And then Jesus' disciples fought off the armed men and brought Jesus safely back home. Thanks for the story, Kellen.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not exactly what happened.
Oh, don't ruin this happy ending for me, Kellen.
So Peter cut off the servant's ear. But then, before things got completely out of hand, Jesus spoke out to the angry crowd.
Put your sword back in its place. All who use the sword will die by the sword. Do you think I can't ask my Father for help? He would send an army of angels right away. But then, how would the scriptures come true? They say it must happen in this way.
Then Jesus touched the man's ear and healed him. But Jesus' disciples, his friends, ran, leaving Jesus alone. He was arrested and taken away. To be continued.
That's not happy at all.
I know, but that's what happened. In fact, things got even worse after that.
Worse?
I don't get why Jesus was arrested in the first place. He didn't do anything wrong.
True.
And if he could have called an army of angels to save the day, why didn't he do that?
Well, it's like what Jesus said when he was praying. He told God, "Let what you want be done, not what I want." Sure, he didn't deserve to be arrested. And sure, he could have easily done something miraculous to save himself. But Jesus knew that God had a bigger plan, so he put God first. And really, by putting God first, he was putting us first, because we were the reason God sent Jesus in the first place.
Oh, so it is a happy ending?
You'll have to wait until next time to find out.
Ah, rats.
Or, you could ask somebody how it ends, or read it in the Bible. It's a very famous story.
Great idea, Kellen. Thank you for the story.
Yeah, thanks.
No problemo. I'll see you guys later.
Later. Okay, so now we know where to turn to find out how to put others first.
Yeah, the After You game.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, right. Jesus.
Jesus put his friends first, even though they fell asleep when they should have been keeping watch.
His enemies, too. He actually healed one of the guys who came to arrest him.
He put everyone first, which brings me to a question.
Go reveal the question.
How do you put others first?
By letting them order before me at a restaurant.
Oh, yeah, or by watching what someone else wants to watch on TV.
See, that's why you sat through 14 hours of baking shows with me last week.
Yeah, and I still don't know what fondant is.
You know what? You win, friend. You win, my friend. You are definitely the most humble person alive.
Not a competition.
Well, you're number one.
No.
You're number one. You're number one. No, you're putting me first, so I'm number one. No, you're number two. You're number two.
Talk about it together.
You're number two.
How do you put others first? And we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show. Can we go now?
Oh, after you.
Okay.
See? Now I'm number two. I'm number two. I'm number two. Wait. Ancient Romans used to use grapes as earplugs.
I can't hear you. I've got a grape in my ear.
I have a grape in my ear. I can't hear you. Do you know what they used to use grapes for as well? Like so. When they swim, you knocked one of my, I can hear. I can hear.
Hey guys, what's up? Just hanging out here, orange room, by myself, chilling. You guys learned all about how, even though Jesus was God, he still let people take advantage of him. And that's why you guys have been learning all about humility. I'm really good. I have this friend, he helps me be so good. He always humiliates me in front of all my friends. He's always making fun of me, and I'm always getting to practice it around him. So you guys are going to be learning all about humility too, and it's going to be awesome. But humility is putting others first by giving up what you think you deserve. Sometimes that can be kind of hard, but with Jesus, nothing is impossible. And we'll teach you guys all about that. So, remember, like I said, even though things can seem kind of upside down, remember, Jesus was God, and he even let people beat him up in the Garden of Gethsemane. So you guys can overcome even more than that. And remember, our bottom line for this week is put others first. Well, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thank you for joining us tonight for our family service. Don't forget that during the week when you're doing your lessons and your activities to tag us on SCG Kids so we can see all your hard work. Check in frequently also to our social media because we'll be posting things daily for you to have fun with. We're still praying for you guys. We love you and miss you so much, so if you need any prayer, please just message us anytime and we would love to know how to specifically be supporting you and praying for you during this time. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!